When we think of the word intelligence, it can mean many things. Pagiging matalino, may kakayahang makapag-isip ng mabilis at pulido, a way to influence many things sa ating mundo. At siguro ang pinaka-crucial sa lahat, a weapon for gaining power.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful, but I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete and would be superseded.
Ito ay galing sa isang prominenteng pisiko na si Stephen Hawking. Pretty sure you've heard his name before. This is a man na inalay ang kanyang buhay para pag-aralan at unawain ang fundamental laws ng ating kalawakan. When he stated his quote, he simply wasn't trying to attack. He was just stating a concern. Malaking concern. Madali nating baliwalain yung sinabi na parang pumutok na pula. It may sound too big, too cinematic, but let's step back for a moment and look at how fast things are moving. The rapid surge of artificial intelligence has evolved from a machine that barely recognizes a cat to a set of systems that can generate essays, digital content na kalagay ng pictures, videos, set reels, mga kanta, and even weave them papunta sa pinakamahalagang industriya sa balat ng lupa, gaya ng healthcare, transportasyon, finance, at business, at marami pang iba. AI can do it all.
And here, where it gets uncomfortable, the more we rely on AI, the less we actually understand it. That is the danger of competence without comprehension, and we are already seeing the first ripples. But before we go further, let us first understand what artificial intelligence intends to contribute to society. And I will add a question that can bring to mind right after this video ends. Are we really ready to be responsible for something smarter than ourselves? When we think of AI, the first thing we can think of is automated robots that serve as companions to humans to ease our workload. Or maybe those chatbots that serve as our virtual assistants whenever we're struggling to finish a certain school assignment. AI systems are now integrated anywhere and everywhere. But what exactly is it? Artificial intelligence, also called as AI, is the development of systems that are needed to perform tasks requiring human intelligence. This means that it will not work unless there are human input. Nowadays, we can see AI systems everywhere, from apps and websites, virtual assistants, and even being integrated in various industries like manufacturing, banking, healthcare, transportation, and research. We are now living in the era of artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI, wherein AI systems are already outperforming humans in various crucial sectors and domains. Also, in today's timeline, generative AI has rapidly surged and influenced the majority of people because it's widely available to generate digital content from text prompts. This sudden rise widens the potential of these systems to go beyond human imagination. From simply prompting, people can create various images and videos that can range from simple to obscure. Its sudden rise brings utmost concern to the creative industry because AI art is becoming a thing, and it's alarming that this is becoming the new standard.
Now, since we've already covered the basic definitions of AI, I'm going to walk you through the core terminologies that explain how AI actually reshapes our world, followed by a quick look at what the current literature says about its impact. Let's start with the terms you should know. First up is socio-technical systems. In STS, we don't just look at AI as a code or a piece of software sitting in a vacuum. We look at it as a system that is deeply intertwined with human laws, cultural biases, and economic structures. The technology doesn't exist without the society around it. This brings us to the two competing ideas. So there's technological determinisms and social constructivism. Determinism is the belief that technology is this unstoppable force that automatically dictates the future of human cultures. It's like saying AI is here, so we just have to adapt to whatever it does to our jobs. One on the flip side, social constructivism argues that we have the agency. That means human choices such as politics, social needs are what actually shape AI. Those things develop how it is utilized. Moving forward, we have algorithmic governance. This is what happens when governments or corporations start using algorithmic and AI models to make big decisions for us, like tracking behaviors or managing policies. But we hand over the power, we run into the black box problem. This refers to advanced AI models where the internal logic is complex that even the programmers can't fully see or explain how the AI reached a specific conclusion. It's just an input and output with a mystery in the middle. To fix this, the literature pushes for value sensitive design or VSD. This is an engineering approach where we don't just build a cool AI and think about the ethics later. Instead, we build human values like privacy, fairness, and accountability, directing into the technology from day one.
For as long as we've been here, tayong mga tao ang laging nanguna sa innovation at pagbabago. We shape the world because tayo ang pinakamatalino sa lahat ng species. But we are pushing a unprecedented moment kung saan gumagawa tayo ng isang bagay na kaya makapagsabayan sa atin. Balang araw, baka malampasan pa tayo ito. Now, AI has brought a massive overhaul to the world. On papers, AI should be the world's ultimate problem solver. Parang ito ay isang spark plug, nakakatulong sa atin at masolusyonan ang mga pinakamalaking problema sa mundo, tulad ng climate crisis, poverty, at education. It can even help us explore outer space at makagawa ng bagong discoveries. As much as AI has helped us discover more and go beyond our potential, nagdadala rin ito ng mga maraming problema at malaking banta sa lipunan.
As much as nakakatulong sa atin significantly ang AI sa pang-araw-araw na gawain, over-reliance to it imposes major problems and concerns. Ito mismo ang eksaktong rason kung bakit karamihan sa tao ngayon ay takot at galit na baka balang araw mauunahan na tayo ng AI sa lahat ng aspeto at potentially mamuna pa mismo sa ating mundo. Right now, we are already seeing the cracks. We've allowed a digital elite to turn our private lives into a trillion-dollar data industry, kung saan pati ang ating mga personal na hangarin at ugali ay unti-unti na nahuhukay na parang ginto or treasure chest. Also, AI regulation is a major problem in almost educational institutions. Most of the students, even us, admittedly, are just relying on popular AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, DeepSeek, and so much more. At ito pa, kalat na rin ngayon sa social media algorithm natin ang mga generative AI photos and videos. Isa na itong nagiging risk for identity security kasi kaya na nilang gayahin mismo ang mukha natin. Nagiging susi na nito for misinformation and much worse, disturbing content na posible pang umabot sa nakababatang audience.
Speaking of the younger audience, the splurge of deep fakes and even pornographic materials can even reach their digital devices. Exposure to them might influence and manipulate their behavior and bring a whole new level of dehumanization. Lastly, those people who use AI systems can even invade our own personal data, which can be exploited for their own good. All of this and the other major concerns combined When we delegate life and death decisions to these machines that don't even understand human suffering, we're facing a moral death as a society.
You know, guys, the time is not yet over. To turn things around, we've already looked at the shadow of this technology. But here is the most important thing to remember. The future isn't something that just happened to us, it's something we build. We've already seen the slow but steady rise of AI in our society, to the point that it is directly influencing our lives. We know that the utmost potential of AI is almost incomprehensible, but at least we must take initiatives. The first step is vital. Teach these machines kindergarten ethics. What exactly is it? Simple. Kindergarten ethics refers to the fundamental, low-tech values and rules that presumably all humans virtually agree upon, which have not yet programmed into many AI systems. If we start to put these universal rules into every system smart enough to understand them now, we can create a foundation for this kind of coexistence that benefits both sides. Next, we need to talk about data protection. Right now, your personal data is being excavated like a treasure of gold, but it should be treated as something you truly own. By demanding transparency and ownership of our digital self, we take the switch on for digital dictatorship out of the hands of the greedy. We also need to push for real regulation. Real regulation. Just like the car industry was forced to include seatbelt for public safety, the tech industry needs a framework that prioritizes human life over corporate profit. Last but not least, we must ensure our systems have the ability to correct errors. True intelligence means able to realize when you've gone wrong and making it right. Building AI that is aligned with our goals ensures that we are creating a partner that helps us solve the world's worst problem.
This is probably the most motivating time to be alive. Meron talaga tayong potensyal na maging spark plug sa buong kalawakan and be the change we want to be. But change starts with us. Taking responsibility for these machines na nabuo natin. Hindi namin sinasabi na kailangan ng tanggalin ang tuluyan ng AI. It's just that we need to uphold responsibility and regulation to be our companions for solutions. After all, let's us choose a future where technology makes us more human, not less.